Hello and welcome to my Tarot Corner. So, as I told you, I got the iPhone 2 days ago, and apparently iPhone doesn't allow in the camera application to pause a video. Now, I sometimes have to pause because sometimes people of my family are disturbing, sometimes there's noise, sometimes I need to look into an oracle card interpretation, or sometimes if it's a really new and a tarot deck that I didn't use in the past, I need the interpretations as well. So I need that pause button. So I downloaded all sorts of video applications, and I am trying them. So let me know if the videos look okay or not. And this reading is a subscriber question, and she asked me if choosing the date of the coronation as Archie's children is an attempt by King Charles to make the Markles bring Archie to the coronation. Is this the reason why they chose that date? Now, in my previous reading, I checked if doing the coronation at the same date of his mother, of the Queen Elizabeth coronation, is good for the king. And I got a yes answer, but they decided on a different date. And there are problems with that date. First of all, it comes on a Shabbat. And Sabbath is a day that observing Jews cannot attend the coronation. And there are many Jews in Britain, so this is actually neglecting a big part of the population. And then the fact that it goes on Archie's birthday, and the Sussex squad are already raging about this and looking at it as if it's a slight, as if it's trying to take Archie's birthday from him. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask two questions. The first question is going to be, is the coronation date, if the choice of the coronation date is coincidental, or does it have anything to do with Archie? Because it is the date of King George V's coronation. So there is some kind of connection there. So that will be the first question, whether or not this is a coincidence, or is it linked to Archie's birthday in any way? Or is it an attempt to get the Sussexes to bring Archie over to the UK? And the second question will be, if we get that it is an attempt to get them to bring Archie to the UK, I will ask whether or not are they going to bring them? Because if we don't get that, then I will try to find another way of asking. But if they do, if it is King Charles, let's say, hidden motive in choosing this date is to make the Sussexes bring Archie to the UK and to show him off in the coronation, will they do that, or will they keep the children at home even if they are themselves coming? And then, a lot of people will start saying they're keeping the children at home. Why? It's Archie's birthday. Don't they want to be with Archie? Okay, so I'm using the Cute Ghost Tarot, and while I'm spreading the deck, please take a look at my disclaimer in the description box. It's a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculation. and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourself. So the first question is going to be, did King Charles choose Archie's birthday on purpose? Is that his way of trying to get the Sussexes to bring Archie to the UK? So this is going to be the first card, and this is going to be the second card, and the third card will come from here. Okay, so let's pick this up. And the answer is in the middle card, but as I say many times, it's not a yes or no answer, not always. But let's see what we get. And what we're getting is the Nine of Cups. So this is a clear yes. Nine of Cups, this is a card of happiness. This is a card of getting your wishes come true. This is a really good day for King Charles. All of his wishes are coming true. This is a card of abundance, of happiness. So yeah, he wants his son to be there. He wants his grandchildren to be there. So it's probably their thought of we are honoring Archie by choosing this date, and we want you to bring him along. So yeah, that is pretty much why. He wants his family around him. The Nine of Cups is a card of happiness, of family, of success. So this is he's going to be in a very good place, despite the fact that he just lost his mother. It will be quite a long time after the Queen has passed. And this is him being very, very happy and wishing to be able to share that happiness with all of his family, his son and grandchildren included. So yeah, that is pretty much why. And here we get the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebration. So not a lot to say about this card. It's about celebration, it's about felicity, it's about, once again, happiness, pleasure. So he wants all of his family to be in that celebration, and choosing that date, yeah, it's very much the reason. And on this side we get the King of Sticks in reverse. The King of Sticks, that is the king, that is the initiator, is someone that is very impulsive, someone who is in a way egotistical. So this is that side of King Charles. That's his ego talking. This is a card of new beginnings, and but it's also a card of impulsiveness, and when it is in the reverse, it's a card of impatience and ego and no tact. And by choosing Archie's birthday, I think that King Charles mostly thinks about himself and his wish that all of his family will be around him. And maybe in a way, this is his showing to the Sussexes that he is losing patience with everything that is connected to those children, to the fact that they are keeping those children secret, that nobody sees those children. And King Charles is losing patience, and in a way this is his way of showing that he is in a way a little bit egotistical, because he thinks about himself here. He thinks about his wishes coming true. He's not thinking about his grandchildren or how difficult it will be for his grandchildren, and I'm not sure that it will be very difficult for his grandchildren, but it is about his wish, him wanting everyone to be around him, and having the whole family around. So this is very much about him and about his wishes. And not so much about the children themselves, but he does want to see the children. So it is about, but it is about his wishes. Okay, so Hebrew got in the way there. Okay, so the next card is, are they going to comply? Are they going to bring Archie and Lilibeth? Are they going to bring the children if the date remains the same? But even if it's not, even if it's changed because of the Shabbat, whether or not the Sussexes are going to bring Archie along. Okay, so spreading the cards, and the first card will come from here, and the second one will come from here, and the third from here. Okay, took two by mistake. Okay, so let's see. Are they going to bring Archie or not? And the answer is the Six of Cups, but in reverse. Okay, so if we had the Six of Cups in the upright, I would say yes. Because Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, it's a card of second chances, it's a card of thinking about childhood and children, and thinking about the past, and this is about getting out of the comfort zone. And for Meghan, at least, to bring the children to the UK is getting out of her comfort zone. Actually coming to the coronation is getting out of the comfort zone. But we asked about the children. Now, because it's in the reverse, we're looking at the negative aspects of this card, and this is showing that they are not learning from their past mistakes, and they find it difficult to get out of those unhealthy notions, the unhealthy relationship that they constructed with the royal family. They find it very difficult to move away from that. They are unable to really reconcile with them. This is a card of people that are running away from reality. They are not actually doing something, they're not acting. And this is a card of someone who finds it difficult to change behavioral patterns. So no, they're not going to bring Archie, even if it stays on the same day of his birthday. And actually, by this card, I doubt if they will come themselves. Let's see what we get here. And here we get the moon. So another card that shows us difficulties, severe mental health issues. The moon is the mother card. So, and since we know that Queen Camilla is going to be coronated along with King Charles, it's going to be kind of difficult for Harry, because he's thinking about his mother. He's thinking about his own emotional instabilities. And this is a card of ego. This is a card of a person that is really in very dire need for emotional treatment. So, and you can see that the ghost here is turning its back to the Six of Cups, which could have tried to tell Harry to think about his childhood and and go back to the way that things were when he was happy with his family. But the main ghost here, the bigger one, is looking at the moon. So he's looking at the trouble, at his troubles. He's looking at his own difficulties, and this is another reason why I doubt if they will even come to the coronation. On the other side, we get the Ace of Blade in the upright. And the Ace of Blade is a card of getting your plans and your thoughts and your ideas realized in the material world. But in order to do that, you need to kind of make a list of all of the things that are important to you, the things that you want to succeed in, the things that you want to realize, all of your plans. You need to make a very clear list. You need to think logically. And because the main card here is a cup card, which shows a lot of emotions, and this card also shows that they are acting out of emotions, not out of logic. And this is why the ghost here is turning his back to the Ace of Blades, because they cannot see that a way for them to realize their plans and their strategies is to come to the coronation with the children and show the children to the world. This could solve so many problems for them, and so many rumors that can be debunked if they actually do that. But they don't see that. So this is why I am positive that they will not bring the children, and I'm skeptical about whether or not they will even come. Okay, I'm using the fortune cookies oracle, and this is an oracle that comes without a book because it's actually very easy to understand. And this is what it does, the fortune cookie, what of Charles wants to say to him. So what is the message from the fortune cookie? And what I'm getting here is remember the forgotten. And this is quite amazing because we have here a tombstone. And this is a card that tells Charles to remember the people that are forgotten and the people that died a long time ago. The Queen herself died recently, so he thinks that he needs to channel his grandfather, the King George, and this is the forgotten that he thinks about. But the remember the forgotten is also to remember his grandchildren that he doesn't see, and he hasn't seen them for a long, long time, if ever. So this is once again another card that shows us why King Charles decided on that day, and maybe if he realizes that they are not bringing Archie, he will change the date because of the Shabbat. Okay, so this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.